Hello and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me, it's CGB, and here today it is my pleasure, those who know me know how much I love red aggressive strategies, to bring you Corey Steelcutter Prowess Aggro. This Izzet deck has really popped off since the release of Tarkir Dragonstorm on MTG Arena. And one card seems to take it from an okay strategy of the past into a dangerous, possibly tier 1 strategy today. And that card is Corey Steelcutter. This is 1 and a red for an artifact equipment. It is a rare and equipped creature, gets +1/+1 and has trample and haste. Right now that's no big deal. But then you read the Flurry ability, which says whenever you cast your second spell each turn, create a 1/1 white monk creature token with prowess. You may attach this equipment to it. It does have an equip cost of 1 in red. But the important part here is to understand that every time you cast 2 spells on a turn, then you create another 1/1 white monk creature token with prowess, which basically becomes a monk aggression factory, because every new monk that you create on that turn, you can attach this to for free, and it gets haste and +1/+1 and trample. So you are consistently getting in with more and more damage. It used to be that board wipes were effective against decks like these, but now they just continue to make more and more creatures. It used to be that getting some kind of a battlefield presence, a larger creature, say a Beza, a 4/5, would be an effective tool against a deck like this. But now you just make more monks that get bigger with every spell cast, and they get bigger and bigger when you continue to use effects like Monstrous Rage and other card draw effects to make sure that you're casting 2 spells a turn, like Opt at instant speed, to mess them up. It's endless aggro prowessy monks, and you back that up with the strength of the Slickshot Show-Off, the Storm Chaser's Talent, and the Monastery Swift Spear, to mean that every single spell deals so much more damage than you would expect it to deal. Now, when I built this deck, I wanted to tune it up for best of 1. So one thing that we're doing is running an extremely low land count, as flooding out is one of the ways that this deck can actually lose, and stop casting 2 spells a turn. So we're running 17 lands in this beauty, and this isn't a limited deck. Do not adjust your eyes. This is a standard best of 1 deck. The other thing that we're doing, because it's best of 1, is running cheap removal, Torch the Tower and Burst Lightning. You could also run Shock, but I find Torch the Tower to be useful in a vast majority of the matchups that you find out here in best of 1, and rather essential for taking on opponents. However, if you ran a Shock, I wouldn't blame you. A lot of these decks are also running Bolt Wave to try to close even quicker, and it's proving to be effective in best of 1, so Bolt Wave can replace Torch the Tower if you're not as controlly a mage as I am. Also, Sleight of Hand is a very popular sorcery that's getting play in a lot of these decks. I prefer Ren's Resolve. Ren's Resolve can it can lead you to these chains later in the game, where you cast a Ren's Resolve, you hit a land and another Ren's Resolve, and then you cast another Ren's Resolve, and you're stocked up with value to use next turn. So I'm a big fan of Ren's Resolve in these particular decks, and I think that the Sleight of Hand is a totally legitimate card. You could run that one if you want to. This is a preference of mine. I would rather get to see 2 more cards than look at 2 cards but only get to keep 1. And then stock up the card from Aether Drift that continues to surprise everybody by going in so many decks. Is this a control card? Is this a mid-range card? Well, it turns out it can be a prowess aggro card. And one copy of this Town Ain't Big Enough. Why not? We have Storm Chaser's Talent in the deck. You know that loop from playing against Pixie. This Town Ain't Big Enough, picking up Talent coming down, activating level 2, getting back this Town Ain't Big Enough. It gives us an inevitable late game against fair decks that you just really want to have access to, while also still putting immense pressure on your opponent while you wait to find your threats. This deck is resilient and strong, and I wish it weren't as good as it was, because man, I feel like I've died to Slickshot Show-Off in a lot of ways, and now I get the pleasure of doing it even more. But I do give a lot of credit to the Corey Steelcutter. This is a hard card to answer. It will be a serious threat in standard going forward, and if you love decks like this, you'll enjoy these gameplays and you'll be very happy this card exists. And if you hate decks like this, well, you know what they say, know your enemy. Let's dive in and let the nonsense begin. Hello? Let's hope this is recording. Streamlabs, awaken. Whatever, I'm just gonna assume it's fine. If you're seeing this, it was fine, in fact. This hand is great, right? Did boom, bam. No cutter. But one, this town ain't big enough. Why? Because it's a one of that's the most expensive card in our deck. That will always be in your opening hand every time. That's why you can hack Arena by only having one of them. It's amazing. I don't know why everybody doesn't always do this. For one white, we plot. I thought about it. It's kind of gutsy to just go for it there. Oh, nothing on your turn. Oh, okay. Well, so be it. Whew. Hit them as hard as we can, I think. They're gonna play like that. They're gonna play that kind of Magic the Gathering. Well, I'll play this kind of Magic the Gathering. Welcome to 8. 8 life. Just like that. And they are infinitely on the back foot now. Okay, they got an 0-4 mobilized 3. Is there a combo they can win with here? Should I be afraid? I don't think so. I'm pretty sure they're just dead before they get a turn 4. And before they get to attack with a mobilized creature. Pretty sure that's how this works. Do you have reach? There's no bow over there. Sorry, I'm just trying to establish. Yeah, you're really dead. They're very, extremely dead. Oh my god. Uh-huh. There it is. The double island is a tilt. That is a feeling. All right, Swifty, you go away. Can't play it on turn 1. Why play it at all? But any land and we can stock up. Any red land and we're cooking. Back street. Ugh. Cool. Nice. You did it. This plot. They're sitting on removal. Let them sit. See how we snuck a damage in there by not doing things before combat? We got them scared to act. Huge play. Tremendous. Needed another red source there so we could torch the tower. Do we just run this into nowhere to run? I don't think we have a good choice. We gotta get this established. You gonna take that? Not attacking with the show off is a bit of a tell. That they can make this block and get away with it. But they got rid of their pixie. They're winning by a mile right now. Let's see if they can hang on to it. It's just the black-white pixie deck. Okay, they wanted the pixie back. Nice. And they run Scavenger Regent. Huh. Heh. All right. They got the new Sun Pearl Kieran. I guess mana efficiency above all. Spell Pierce. Could have been nice in a different world, but here's my stock up. We're gonna need stock up and cards like it to carry. Let's get another Verge. We have a Storm Chaser's talent. I think we need another Cutter or we need card advantage. Which is it? I think more cutters are the answer. I think that's how we compete in this matchup. And we play this and we say go. And they're gonna flash this in because they're not gonna. Smart. I thought for sure that they'd give me a chance to use the Spell Piercer or the Torch the Tower to make a dork, but they didn't. 5 head. Okay. Monstrous Rage not really good in this matchup. Lockdown? Heh, get wrecked. Get wrecked. They played right into that. Fools. Unfortunately, I don't have much I can do here. Bring me back. Stock up. And we'll just set up for the future. Lockdown is like the only good answer for this card in the format. Unless you're going to counter it. Baze is also okay. But yeah, there's just almost nothing to deal with this. And it's kind of sad that the first time I get to show it to you, I'm going up against probably the worst nemesis.
You won't be outsmarted.
The nastiest possible deck that is like trying to grind you out and has all the tools. But you know what? We're going to play it anyway. Let's go. So, we don't have the untapped land. That's too bad. I guess I'll take the creature and the card draw. The untapped land with the torch on this thing would have been really nice. They can do this. Like, it's okay. Are they gonna get the Overlord? Yeah, they're gonna just try to like recur the pixies and keep an endless army coming. But they're still, like, Liliana's taking a beating.
Regret that.
I can discard a torch, no big deal. Maybe they get back Momentum Breaker and try to get me down to the Opt. Fine.
I'm tired of your secrets.
We already used our Storm Chaser's talent, which is too bad. But yeah, we just need to draw another card draw spell and or opt into one, and we make more monks, which is how this deck kind of hangs in there. Okay, they're going for 5/5 mode. It would be a great time to find this town ain't big enough. Also, we have the show off, so show off goes over the top. Also, if they block this, bad things could happen to them. So yeah, we're doing just fine. Okay, burst lightning. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. All right, ready? The full reload is occurring. Oh, no way. Oh, that's too lucky. Bounce this. Dude, it was such a big mana investment. It has to be the play. All right. So like they're going to off their own Liliana. I might as well attack it then. So this is 5, 8, 11. Yeah. Holy smash them to smithereens. Okay, no temporary lockdown, and we're good. Just dodge the lockdown. No lockdown. I could have also put them at 4. Oh, then even if they drew lockdown, well, they have Momentum Breaker, so that's not true. Oh, they would have locked it up. Okay. All right, they have the dragon, but the cutters are on the board, and you're gonna see. Cutter on the board means you're still gonna die. What do we got down here? There's a rage. There is a rage. Stock up. Easy. My God, that's busted. So rage is 1. I guess I'll just have, like, there's no way they're gonna survive here, right? If I get this, I can just cast it all. That's what I need. Just finish them. Dude, the power. The power! And that's against a deck that had a temporary lockdown. To be fair, if they hadn't played that lockdown into that Spell Pierce, I don't know if I would have had a chance. But that shows you the power. Oh my goodness. Okay, it's a 2-lander. Now I question everything, but we're on the play. We win these. You know what? Nah, who cares? It's just stupid goblins. Who cares about their engines? Nobody. Nobody cares. Okay, that's not even the one that makes another goblin. You. Let's monk up. We race here. Ooh, they trade. They're already afraid. They're scared of us. Okay. Oh, or they're just Soul Cauldron gamers. Too bad. That would have been a good Spell Pierce target. If there's something I like about goblins, it's that Soul's Cauldron can hose the Omniscience deck out of nowhere. That's kind of fun. All right, we're double spelling. We're double spelling right now. If they have no goblins on the field, are they really dangerous? Spell Pierce looking bad. This is looking real bad, you guys. We don't like that. We don't like that one bit. Stuck up. Pretty big draw. Pretty big draw. Untap land. Got it. Another Monstrous Rage. Or a Ren's Resolve and keep the party going. But it's Monstrous Rage. It's busted. What are we talking about? It's pretty obvious. Go over here because we get to make another creature. Now, if this one attacks, it just dies, so we're going to hold it back. But we're going to get in for damage. Yes, we are. They could have put heavy in front of it, then use the Soul Cauldron to eat the 3/3. They don't. Interesting. That's probably a good enough reason to swing with this, but turns out the opponent didn't see it, so we take those. All right, is there a combo that lets them win through this spot? Uh-huh. That's haste. Uh-huh. You can gobbo. Seems to turn slow to me. They probably just need proof that I have a way to go over the top. No blocks. It's fine. 17. Okay, Steel Cutter. All this. All that. I'm pretty sure they're just dead in the air. They're still playing it out. Does this work at instant speed? If they... What am I missing? Sacrifice it. Damage equal the number of creatures you control to target creature. Okay, so they're trying to... Did they already exile it? They did. So they're sacking this to kill this. And in the meantime, we still have to deal lethal damage to them. So we go over here. That's what they're trying to get us with. They have tricks. So we need a lot of attackers. They need to have trample. And then we need to try to cut through. So this is everyone. Let's see. Can they stay alive? They have mana from the heavy. They can sack 2 creatures with counters on them. They kill 2 things. Then they have to be able to block the rest. So shoot this, shoot this. They need a block here. They put 1 here. They go to 1, I think. Oh wait, they're making dragons. Wait, what? Oh, what? Huh? That's crazy. What? No way. Oh, that dragon's gonna murder me. Oh, but they don't have the mana to activate another one. Okay. Trample. Oh, we got there. Oh, God. Okay, yeah, they were mana short to sacrifice that other goblin. Oh, that was close. That was dangerous. Oh, my God. Whew. Here we go. Here we go. 2-lander. Beautiful. Right to the talent. Hero. Cutter. I don't think I'll die to the hero this turn, right? It's turn 2. There's no ley line out there. We're okay, right? It shouldn't make me as nervous as it does. It shouldn't, but it does. Yeah, okay, double strike, yeah. Double strike's pretty good. That's a good draw. Put this out there. Fire this up. Say hello to 7. See if you can keep up. Can you keep pace? Have another double spell lined up next turn. And not only that, it goes wide. It's not like a removal spell will shut this down. Uh-huh. Yeah. Am I dead? Do they have the sword? Do they have the turn 3? Turn 3 kill? Nope. You just kind of have to put it on him and be like, do you have this? Because if you have this, sure, I'm not going to win. I get it, right? Swifty. Now, can I do as much damage as I need to do? That's another question, but every spell does a lot of damage. Oh, come on, not a land. Nope, no way, no way. Okay, beautiful. Let him make blocks. Uh-huh. So what are they taking? They're going to 1. Let it happen. Desperate measures. They're gonna draw cards. They're gonna target something. That's kind of cool. It actually makes this deal more damage. Yeah, target the prowess creature. Do it. They're dead. I just like toying with them. How many times have they toyed with me? How many times have they toyed with you? How many times have they been goofing around with their stupid whittle cards only to get headburst lightning the whole time? My turn. It's my turn. Get out. I could be doing this all the time if I had no principles. Just imagine. Okay, that's another land. Ah! I mean, I wish, dude. I wish that were a Magic the Gathering card that was good. But you know what? You get a turn of scrying. I hope it finds you something nice. Let's see if they can give us the business. I have a feeling that we'll be able to kick back, cast our card draw spells, and put ourselves in an amazing position. And then we just have to stay patient. Yep. Stock up, baby. There's gonna be pain. There's gonna be a lot of pain. No, you can draw one card. I just looked at my top 5 and got 2. No big deal. God, I love Maze Mind Tome. I hate to see it this way. Oh my God, 2 of them. Sure. You. You. If they lock down, they lose their tomes. So I don't care. And yeah, I'm holding the slick shot. I know. I know. I'm aware. You do something you don't get to draw. Wouldn't that be terrible? Ride's End. Okay. Got it. You did it. What kind of a black-white control nonsense pile are we looking at? And can I just grind them to dust? I might have more and better card draw than them, and I have a lower land count, and my threats can be way more explosive. They can't leave mana up for a show-off all game, especially if I eventually find Spell Pierce. Like, you're gonna get them. Okay, that's a really good play. They definitely needed that. That is not a great answer for those of you being like, see, that wasn't so hard to answer. Look at that, it costs 3 mana. Reveals their hand. Artifact or creature. Nice one. Good job. You did it. This is a Ketramos deck? This is definitely a Ketramos deck. Ketramos could be a pain. They're tapped out. They are so tapped out right now. Oh my god. Are they dead? Gonna be close. Whew. Okay. They have 4 extra life from one of their tomes. But hey, let's put them down on the mat, right? How much is enough? I get back Burst Lightning next turn and I win. So, what are we doing here? Yeet! Then they went to 2. From 22 to 2. And that's why, guys, you're patient with your slick shot right there. Eventually they do something at sorcery speed and they get burned. It's not like we're out of gas. We got to stock up in hand. We got a Storm Chaser's talent on the field. That's a good one. They needed that. They needed that. They're up to 6. We have a Spell Pierce though, so I'm pretty sure we've got this. Go ahead, try it. See what happens. Who could have seen that coming? They had to do, I mean, even if they did that while I was tapped out, I think they still would have suffered for it. I had enough things to get back. Cacaw. It's a descendant of the Mesa Falcon right there. Aquarius. All right, Elspeth Enjoyer. See what kind of a opponent we're up against. Well, we have a hand we can't keep. We could. We rip the land. We are golden. We are on the draw. The odds of that are actually pretty low. Gamba. I hate mulliganing. You guys know this. Come on, deck. Love me. Love me, love me. Say that you love me. Priority check. Nothing, but still holding. Gonna shoot down a mouse. This is being on the draw kind of problems. Oh, never mind. That's too bad. That didn't work at all. I'm just gonna go die. We missed the land. It's over. It's over. We're cooked. I'm gonna go sit in the corner. Oh, life total go down. Okay. I'm sure this is fine. One card off. Too bad. Oh! You're telling me there's a chance. Easy, deal 14, right? They have all pump spells in hand. Easiest game of my life. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah? Oh no. Oh no. Well, 4 is not 0, I guess. Hey, a hand I can keep. Love that for me. On the play, I'm gonna toast anything you cast. Bring out the mice. This is a great hand to go against little creatures. So they don't play any. Got it. That's good. That's fine. Well, they got cut down. They're gonna duress me. GG. There goes stock up. That's a problem. The card I really needed. Big brain. Okay. What are the odds I'd hit 2 lands? Yeah, playing that land first was a tilt. No stick. -3. Yep. I don't think they can deal with the talent though. I think we're gonna be okay. See how many duresses and counterspells they have. Really? Oh, look who's tough. Okay. Seems like a kind of I have nothing going on whatsoever sort of play, not even bluffing a counterspell for this stock up. Spell Pierce now. Sure. This is, you're gonna race me. I don't think that's a good play at all. What am I missing? Okay, they gave me this town ain't big enough. If I draw the land, it's a tapped land. Uh-huh. Sure, why not? Good card. Start chilling. Start sitting on this stuff. You want to try that again? Now you, okay. Five head over here. So they have a Jace, right? And they're just trying to get, maybe they have 2 Jaces and I'm at 34 cards. That's why they just keep running this at me. Maybe. There's 1 Jace. Brilliant.
Phyrexia's plans are already in motion.
Yeah, talk about aggro mill. Okay.
All your hopes and dreams were for nothing.
15. Okay. Stay cool, guys. Stay cool. $18 cards is not 15. We're not dead to a Jace. Dragon. Sure. You got one of them dragons? X equals 5, so they kill both of these. That's the plan. Okay. So this does leave me dead to a Jace. That's not good. Can I win though? How many rages do I have left? 1. And do I know it's on the bottom? No, I don't. How many show offs? Show off. 1, 2, They're tapped out. Like, this is kind of the window. I think we just go for it. Show off rage. Okay. On the money. You should be angry. Look at me right here. You should be angry about that.